So, with all the modifications over the years, because we've developed and grown, how do you see yourselves maybe 5, 10 years from now?
hmm So, as I mentioned, a lot of we have some great friendly competitors in our industry. A lot of people in our industry started out just like we did. They had primarily a dad who had a skill and they grew it. And a lot of us are in second generation, which is right where Mickey and I are. I think what's unique for us and what we're looking forward to in the future is that we are a large company and a large presence in our region, especially, but even nationally.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, we are still privately held. We're still maintaining a family feel.
Yeah.
That is how we started. And I'm really proud to say that because there are opportunities every day that, we could merge or sell. And, maybe that's right one day. But for now, I like to think of myself as young enough that I want to keep working for quite a while. And I just think we have such an amazing team that we can continue to grow strategically,
Yeah.
but that we don't really have to when we're not ready. So I think that that's our strategy for 5 to 10 years, honestly, is just carrying on with what we've started, enhancing it, making it a better experience for our employees and for our customers. And who knows what the future holds? Like I said, I mean, EV was the latest and greatest, and it's still out there and still available. But there's so many other things that are in the pipeline that I think is really exciting. And I can't pretend to speak to them. I'm not the expert in developing any of those, but there are other things that I've heard about that, just
Mhm.
with the whole energy and, green environment and things like that, we're always open to what's coming down the pipeline next. And if it's going to be the next best thing, or if it's going to be better than petroleum, that remains to be seen. But
Right.
that's really our strategy for the next 5 years. I think 10 years is hard to look out to, but 5 years is sort of where we kind of focus within those 5 years, and that's where we're at.
Awesome. So, if you had a little bit of magic dust and you could just sprinkle it over a particular spot in the business, what would you sprinkle it on in order to really get you guys leaps and bounds to that 5, 10 year plan?
That's a great question. I would say that as we've grown, and because we're in multiple states and we've grown in services that we provide, I would say really great communication within our industry, or excuse me, within our company is really where the magic dust would fall. I think that we have great ideas and we have great employees, and our employees have great ideas. I think pulling that out of our team and pulling it out of what's in my head or in Mickey's head or any of our leadership's team's head, pulling that out, communicating that amongst each other and seeing where we can take that would be really exciting.
Oh, I really love that because then it's also the employees really being on that strategic front,
Yes.
really catapult you guys to that growth for the future as well. And so then it's truly a win-win because it's the team. It's not just, oh, this is what Sherry and Mickey's ideas were. No, this is collectively. So there's more
Yes.
ownership within it. And
Yes.
there's more like gumption in order to get there. Like, no,
hmm
this is going to be really cool on the other side.
Yes.
So I
Well,
really,
and to add to that, 2 years ago, I made a goal for myself to surround myself with people that are all smarter than me. And I felt like, I don't need to be the smartest in the room. I need to be around the smartest people in the room because is only going to make us better. I can't think of everything. I love to think about the company and I think about it a lot, as does Mickey. But really, our team are the ones that are, in the weeds, in front of the people, out doing the work, and they have great ideas. So I really want to learn from them too, because I think it is at this point, I think it can be so much more beneficial for our company.